Welcome back, everybody, to Dead Space 3. Isaac is still alive, and oh look, there's markers everywhere. Okay, so these are replicas, maybe? I guess those may be a replicas. Okay, and it's been a little while since I played again, so it'll be interesting to see where my skill level's at. But that was pretty good. Now, see, they were crawling up behind us, and then they did the music startle as soon as I turned around and actually saw them. Would they have just sat back there until I turned around, or would they have eventually attacked and then the music cue? Because that would have been cool. They're just creeping there.
Isaac, as you can personally attest, man is naturally compelled to create red markers, duplicates made in the image of the original. They are as much a part of us as the planet that birthed us, perhaps even more so. We must all act our part in the natural evolution of the universe, Isaac. Something you seem rather reluctant to accept.
Oh. Well, that's an interesting. He's got interesting points. It's cool that they thought of stuff like this. I mean, obviously, there's no such thing as markers in our universe, at least not that I know of. So, I mean, you gotta go gotta go with fiction a bit, but all things considering, 2 reload and a damage. Reaper barracks key. Optional mission again. Nice. Scavenger the 163rd Reaper's barracks. The underground barracks must have been used by the SCAF to house the men and munitions that protected the research facility scientists. What I don't understand is what they needed protection from. There's no evidence of necromorphs in any of the logs I've discovered. Luckily for me, the soldiers were well armed. I bet there are some valuable weapons parts in there. Okay, well, as always, it's good that we have a torque bar. So where is the optional objective? Explosive module. Okay, I think that gives a bigger explosion radius. I wonder if the optional quest is along the tram, like the other ones are. We'll continue along because we're going to have to eventually go back to Ellie anyway, and I think there was a tram near her. And since there's nowhere else to go this way. Interesting. What's up with the pads? Can we sit? Science Division! Sovereign Colonies Armed Forces. Black version's great. Stupid dire ones. Dire ones are a pain in the ass. Okay, so there's one down there. Once again, we could go ahead and sneak and stealth our way through, but I mean, what's the point in that? Gallop! 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 We can do this. Ouch. Woo! Can't see. Can't see. Behind me. Oh! Shite! Get off, get off, get off, get off! Man, my reactions right now are dull as hell. Like, they're really off. Okay, is that everything? Yeah, they're really dull. I probably should have just backed into a corner, to be honest. It would have been a better idea. I was worried about not having enough Nice. I was worried about not having enough damage to get through all of it, since we don't have, you know, a huge clip with this. We could have... What is this? Spike and knockback. That would have been nice. I gotta remember that I have that. I always forget about it. Like I've mentioned many times, as I do with most of my commentary, I usually just use the one weapon. Nope, there's another piece. So I'm not used to switching back and forth. Ooh, nice. Audio log.
Dr. Earl Serrano, status update. It is well known that the surface of all markers contain glyphs. No one is entirely sure what they mean, but they exist as a distinct language we attribute to the markers' creators. However, our deep dig teams are reporting the discovery of another set of glyphs, a new set, found on the structures we've uncovered below the planet's icy crust. I've ordered several artifacts sent up for closer inspection. If this is what I think it is, it could change everything.
Okay. So a precursor race even before these guys, maybe. Oh, okay, we gotta do it all at once. All right. It's at 0 degrees. 20. So how much does this change it? By 60, I think? 0. 30. Okay, we need this. Change it down by... 90. 0. Okay, but that messes this one up. I forgot about that. Let's see, 30, or 90 and 60. So one more will do that. Okay, so let's do. Nope, not enough. That'll go all the way. Okay. I honestly cannot do the math in my head right now. Luckily, it's still good enough, but my brain is not working right now, so this should be an interesting set. Alright, nonetheless, silliness aside, let's take this out. What was that? Ooh, item. Item. Transducer. Alright, cool. Bye-bye.
Heads up, Ellie.
Ah, I see it.
Need one more in the paleontology area. Oh, there we go. There are the barracks. Nice. This should be where we're supposed to go. Awesome. Back down to the tram.
You're entering the barracks of the 163rd. Keep your ID visible.
Hey, Carver. I'm in the barracks of the 163rd. I bet they had access to some pretty cool toys. I'm gonna take a look around.
Text log found. Alright, General S. Mahad, from General S. Mahad, to Admiral M. Graves, subject re 163rd Special Unit. If it's bunk space you're worried about, you won't have to worry for much longer. I'm taking half of them down with me to the planet once we get ourselves dug in. And as far as manners go, I didn't pick them because they play nice with others. There's a reason they call the 163rd the Reapers. These guys all cut their teeth during wet work for us during secessionist riots on Earth. They're the coldest bunch of killers you'll ever going to find. And they're my insurance that nothing's going to go wrong. Alright, and that is in a reply to Admiral Graves asking the General, would you mind telling me why I have to double bunk half the officers on my ship so you can house your freeloading 163rd? They're rude and they don't do a single useful thing on board my ship. Why are we wasting resources on this frivolous addition to the mission?
Christ. Somebody got chop happy. There are severed heads everywhere.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
If the bodies are still here, so is their stash of weapons. This is too good to pass up.
Great. The snow axe guys probably. Personal log, Private K. Myers. I did anything I could to get put on this mission. go to this frozen wasteland so I could follow the Reapers. It was my chance to get them to notice that I wasn't going to let anyone stop me. After Private Freeman went missing, I became the new Waterboy. I scrubbed Reaper's toys, made Reaper beds, and cleaned Reaper guns, admiring the notches carved into the stocks of each beautiful weapon. I finally worked up the nerve to ask one of the Reapers if I could join their team. I was ruthless, I was determined, I was ready. He laughed at me just like my drill sergeant back at boot camp. Then he said, I could join if I cleaned the toilets for a week with my bare hands, with no shower privileges in between. He said if I could do that, I'd have what it takes. What could I do? It was my dream, and he promised. So I did. Willing to bet he didn't keep his promise. Yeah, this guy got a little bit more on Chop Happy. That's some mutilation right there. All right, so can we not get in here yet? Maybe. No, okay, we'll come in. We'll go through there after we come out of this area, I'm assuming. No. Well, none of that, thanks. Pain in the ass head things. Ugh, these things are so annoying. Text log. Yay. Alright, what do we have here? Personal log, Private K. Myers. So there I was a week later, caked in human excrement, my skin broken out with sores. I had gone the extra mile, and I hit right click. Text log. Ah, crap it. The Acts of Evil, maybe? Ah, bloody hell. Okay, there we go. I was ready. I guess I should have seen it coming. They took my picture and sent it out to everyone to see. They told me the only way I'd become a Reaper is if every last one of them miraculously died, and I was the only one left who could take their place. Then they sent me packing. I got demoted to working in the pits. I credit my determination and strong work ethic for not giving up. In the dead of night, I returned to their barracks and went into their beds, silent, discreet. With a firm, swift stroke, their heads rolled away one at a time. 1, 2. I counted as I cleaved. 3, 4. Scratching the notches into my axe. 5, 6. They couldn't refuse me now. 7, 8, 9, 10. 15 heads later, and I am the 163rd, the most feared unit in the SCAF. I am the Reaper. Don't know what to say about that. Make store work areas before turning on pumps. Something. All right, well, there you go. So there's gonna be. Hey, stop. No. So there's gonna be a lot of bodies, pretty much, at least 15 for these little bastards to possess. That's great. Actually, be kind of interesting to see if there are 15 heads. You guys can count along. Just because I don't remember how many were at the beginning of the area, but you know, hey, whatever. 3 or 4 probably. Although, considering that there's going to be more dead bodies, it's probably not. I don't know what I'm saying. All right. Oh shite. This stuff again, huh? Nope. Always love my insta-kills. That's 3, 4, 5 damage support. Nice. Well, at least it's free now. Just in case it does actually add damage, which doesn't seem to. Especially since we're maxed out. It may not go any more than that. Probably needs to be activated somehow. 2 damage, 1 reload. Nice. Take that. That should get rid of the one that was a 2 damage negative something. I forget if it was rate of fire. Okay, time to turn it on. Whoa. Hey. Nothing there. Ah, don't make me go get gears. Game. Assuming it won't, but These guys are just so easy compared to the dire ones. Like, it doesn't really matter how many of the regular guys they throw at me. It's really going to be an easy fight. Unless they throw like a lot of the little guys. That fight at the beginning was actually... I got tagged a couple times because I didn't back against the wall properly. Interesting. Why is there one of the dead ones here? The actual necromorphs. Well, that's more than 15 notches. So is this guy still alive? Is that a sword? Or is that that's too thin to be an axe? Because of what they were saying earlier. He was using an axe, etc., etc. Get up, please. Nope. At least it's easy enough to just get to them before they infect them. That's really irritating when they infect them. I ain't got time for that. Alright, let's see. Well, that was worth it. Alright, let's... Woo! Might be my lucky one. Oh. I'll take it. What's up with all the small med packs? Come on, game. Yeah, thank goodness I can get to the heads before they actually create those super beasts. Those guys are annoying. All right, Corporal Raymond Reed. Private Myers appeals to join the 136th, 163rd. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say that. When I look out across the yard, I see only weakness. The war with the secessionists have claimed our fiercest warrior and replaced them with children. Half of these pricks can't hold a rifle, and the rest piss their pants the moment they hear one go off. If you want to make it in this world, not only do you have to be willing to kill, you have to like it. Private Myers is a tool, so it's only fitting we use him as one. Let's give him 1 week of solid abuse before we kick him out the door. Maybe then he'll wise up and realize he'll never have what it takes to be one of us. Yeah, well. One tool snuck up on all 15 of you guys and chopped up all your heads. So, how'd that work out? Lots of scavenger bots. Cool. Alright, nice. So we're going to get a 2 damage and a reload. Our rate of fire will go up. Our reload is already maxed. Do we have another 2 damage anything? No. Getting clip size up would be really nice. But we'll go from there. Actually, what is this? 2 reload? Okay. Tungsten bars. 1. That's good enough for now. Lots of ammo, please. Thank you. Okay. In we go. Okay, that's probably not good. Oh. Yay for me. Didn't think that would actually work. Juggle. Really need to get my accuracy back.
You are a machine. You are a machine. You follow orders. You follow orders. You kill on command. You kill on command. All must die. All must die.
Okay.
No one
So does that
will be spared.
count your own guys, or is that after Protocol 5 was initiated? A lot of blood in here. Reaper's Officer Key. Reaper's Officer Key. Yeah. Well, a lot of. I mean, seriously, guys, you guys are supposed to be these big badasses, and